She is a fighter. She fights for the rights of women everywhere. She looks back on her life. She is in kindergarten. She listens to the teacher with enthusiasm as they learn how to share. Caitlin is told to share with Parker, but Parker doesn't share with her. She wonders why Parker doesn't have to share. She is in first grade. A boy rolls on the ground and pulls up her skirt to look underneath. He has to move his card on the behavior chart, but she is told her skirt isn't a skirt to wear to school. She is in second grade, and she is learning how to write her favorite things in cursive. She writes about how she loves books, cats, and cupcakes. Michael writes that he loves that girls aren't as smart as boys. The next day, his paper comes back with a check and a smiley face sticker. She's in third grade, and she's excited because it's career day. Caitlin tells the whole class that one day she will be a CEO. Mrs. Davis tells her that that's a nice dream, but Dylan already said that. Mrs. Davis tells her to choose something more realistic, like a secretary for that company. She's in fourth grade, and she's excited that it's Halloween. She tells all of her friends that she's going as a policewoman. All of her friends laugh and tell her that there is no such thing as a policewoman, only a policeman. She decides to go as a pop star instead. She is in middle school, and all the boys talk to her now. She makes the highest grade in the class on her science test. Michael tells the whole school that she only did so well because the teacher felt bad for her. Apparently, girls aren't allowed to be smart. She's a freshman, and she likes an older boy on the football team. Her friends think it's a great idea that they're happy for her. He treats her kindly, but the moment she decides she's not ready for sex, she is left behind and is called a prude by everyone. She is a sophomore, and being an old sophomore, she learned to drive. Her first day driving, her father told her that she wouldn't be very good because women can't drive. Her mother had been in 1 wreck and her father had been in 5. But insurance for women costs more because, like her father said, women can't drive. She is a junior, and she attends her first high school party. Her and her best friend get all dolled up, and when they want to have fun, they do what teenagers do. Her best friend is raped at this party. Her best friend can no longer be around men and transfers to an all-girls school. All around her, she only hears that her best friend was overdramatic. If she didn't want to get raped, maybe she shouldn't have been drinking, or maybe her skirt should have been longer, or maybe we should teach men not to rape. She is a senior, and she has been with her boyfriend for 1.5 years now. She sees stars in his eyes every time she talks. She decides she's ready to have sex. He makes sure she feels loved and cared for. He doesn't pressure her to do anything. She tells the wrong person and suddenly everybody knows. Instead of prude, she is now labeled slut. They hate you if you do it, and they hate you if you don't. She is graduating high school, and she is used to men seeing her for her gender as a weakness. Her nails are painted blue, and her high heels make her 3 inches taller, but she is a fighter. She fights for the first grader who doesn't understand why the teacher doesn't like her skirt. She fights for the third graders who know she can be a CEO, even if Michael said it first. She fights for the girls who want to work in male-dominated fields, knowing anything a man can do, a woman can do in high heels. She fights for the girl who wants to be known as smart, funny, kind-hearted, not known just by a prude, slut, or overachiever. She fights for all the girls who get raped and then become mentally unstable. They are told that they are being overdramatic. She fights for the right to wear short skirts, crop tops, and go out drinking and still be safe. She fights for the boy stuck in a girl's body. She fights for a girl who loves a girl but also loves God. She fights for women who are raped every day but go about their lives like everything is okay. She is a fighter, and she will win.